So, long time no see, but as you can see, I was growing this beard for 4 days and not without a reason. During these previous times, I must admit that without R41 I felt almost as naked. So, as you might guess, I ordered a brand new open comb head for 2024, and I must say that this one looks a little bit different. Now, if you can focus on this part, you will notice that it has a little bit pronounced these standing points for the razor, and it also seems like there is sort of a blade gap between the top and bottom part. So if you want to see how this new version of R41 works, stay tuned. I prepared a big blade to be loaded, but just before I also got a new RazorRocks barber pole handle, which looks pretty mesmerizing, and this one didn't had any failures or milling marks or anything, so it was perfectly finished. So brand new big, loaded in the razor. The thread is working perfectly, so when it comes to blade exposure, everything seems exactly the same as on my older one, which is, I believe, version 2022. So, without further ado, let me lather just quick, don't go away, this will really be a quick one. So, that was quick, isn't it? So, just for the jokes, I left this final part just to show you how consistent this lather is. So it is pretty liquid, like Greek yogurt maybe, and the coverage is great. So Nivea shaving cream, Badger brush for a little bit more scrubbing, and I think we are ready to go to test the new combination of RazorRock handle and R41 2025 open comb head. So let's see how it's working. I'm pretty curious to see, did they make some mold updates? Perhaps the dynamic of the shave is changed, because I pretty much liked how the R41 shaves, although it might be a little bit plucky, and this is the reason why I chose a little bit sharper blade like the big, because this razor is actually very much exposing the four blades. So maybe this was the reason why I had such a lovely shaves with it, because anytime the blade starts to die, I hope you can see the amount of leather and how good it is at draining. So when I get a dull blade, the R41 is usually very plucky, but when you got a new blade, a sharp blade to be precise, then it is quite smooth and pretty efficient and straightforward razor. So as you can see, maybe it is a little bit more efficient. Maybe I'm just becoming a little bit more familiar with this razor. And maybe the new razor rocks, you can see the stubble right now, so a lot of beard is going off right now. Now this handle is a little bit tapered to the bottom, so it's 11 millimeters on the top, 13 on the bottom. So maybe my grip of the razor is a little bit changed. As you recall, the old one, the one which I gifted to my father, that had the Razor Rocks heavy duty handle, which is a little bit more bulkier, heavier. So maybe I'm now just having a lighter grip of this razor, and maybe it is now targeting my skin at a different level, you know, like you're not holding it with full fist like it's a hammer, so it's much more delicate to hold it right now. So far I have 0 complaints. And when it comes to blade feel, I could say that now this is maybe like R89 sensation of the blade, but for everything else it is super clean, super smooth, that yeah, maybe just a little bit of stubble in here because my beard grows sideways and it seems more like a pimple, this red dot, but to be honest, no nicks. So maybe I will just re-lather my neck area. Just to check for any leftovers. Even the corners of mustaches are pretty nice, pretty clean, so let's see on against the grain pass how it works. Now maybe it's me, maybe it's this new handle, but definitely I think they changed the geometry of the head, because I never had such a comfortable angle finding on this against the grain pass. So maybe they changed just a fraction of the head geometry, maybe it's just the way how they, fine polished the edges, the corners, because right now it is almost as easy with tips to just hit that shaving plane. I will show you after the rinsing. As you can see, perfectly clean, nothing on both sides. But this cornering is very smooth, very curvatured. So when I place the razor on my skin, I barely can feel the blade. So maybe they just fine-tuned this angle of top cap, bottom part, which, by the way, do you think that the bottom part is right now a little bit thinner as well? But the blade is so well tucked that I almost don't feel it. So back from rinsing. As you can see, not a tiniest scratch, and also pretty healthy look of the skin, so also no digging into it. But on this channel we are doing engineering approach, which means one external verifier of the good shave. So after this splash we will see was it aggressive or not. I would say R41 2025 edition, or 24 if you want, definitely less stinging, less burning than Game Changer or Diaz Cosmetics S9. So, speaking about clean shave for 12 minutes, I think R41 for the 2025 definitely my recommendation. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. For the next time, I think we will go with regular daily shaves with a little bit more frequent uploads, and who knows, maybe some new tests. Come back and see. See you next time. Bye.